You should absolutely have a plan B.
Still no concrete details on a contingency plan.
I will defer to TTC on the specifics of the contingency plans.
TTC Chair Jamal Myers speaking to the media on Wednesday, saying there is a plan in place when it comes to communicating updates. And he also adds that he is confident there will be a deal even if hours pass the Friday deadline. But he also says people should make plans just in case.
All businesses, organizations should be making contingency plans.
CityNews reached out to Toronto Police asking if there are road plans in place should there be more drivers and cyclists on the streets on Friday. They tell us contingency planning is being led by the city. On Monday, though, when we asked the city about any possible plans, they told us as bargaining between the TTC and ATU 113 is ongoing, it would not be appropriate for the City of Toronto to preempt those negotiations. Over at Queen's Park, the Premier weighing in on the looming strike.
I respect bargaining, which they should bargain in good faith. It's going to hurt the public, and anything that hurts the public I'm not in favor of.
Meantime, cyclists are also keeping a close eye on the possible transit halt.
I think everybody who's trying to move around through the city, is probably pretty concerned of what could happen on Friday. Hopefully it does get resolved. Ultimately, for the city to move properly, we need as many transportation options for as many people as possible.
Michael Longfield with Cycle Toronto says he isn't concerned about there being an influx of people having to share the roads, but he advises for cyclists to map out where they want to go ahead of time.
Plan a route that looks safe and comfortable and take your time and go that way.
Longfield says there are a lot of cycle routes to get around the city, including contraflow bikeways, including Shaw Street, Palmerston in the west, and Monarch Park for those living closer to the east. But for anyone hitting the roads, an overall safety check is key.
You want to make sure that your tires have air, that your brakes are working, and that your chain isn't too rusted.
Now, for parents trying to plan ahead, we are hearing that schools across Toronto will be open on Friday. And when it comes to an update on contract talks, ATU Local 113 says they'll be providing a press conference tomorrow morning to provide an update on contract negotiations and potential strike action. In downtown Toronto, Afua Baah, City News.